everybody. Come on in.
Come on in.
I'm eating on candy. Come on in. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Periscope, diamondandsilk.com. Come on in. Oh my God, we have a whole lot to talk about within this next hour.
Yes.
And then when we get off this, we have more interviews that we have to do.
Yes.
So we wanted to check in with you all. So come on in, everybody. Come on. I know some of you are at work. You're going to be sneaking on that little cell phone. So come on in. Okay, so we can get started. All right.
The good thing about this right here is whenever this is recorded, people can always come in and look at it.
You can always go back and see it.
Especially since we hadn't been on.
And it's 2 weeks. Yeah, and especially if you're at work. Yes. Okay. So are we up on all portals?
We are up on all portals.
Okay. Hit it, Rob. Hey y'all, welcome to today's Chit Chat Live. We're your hosts, Diamond and Silk.
Yeah.
And Silk, oh Silk. It has been an interesting 2 weeks.
Yeah.
We haven't seen you all in about 2 weeks, and we miss you all so much.
Yes.
But today's show is being brought to you by we have no more Chit Chat Lives.
We don't have no more Chit Chat.
But Dummy Crats.
Yeah, Dummy Crats.
Listen, so if you haven't gotten your tickets for Dummy Crats, I want you to go to dummycratsthemovie.com.
Yes.
Get your tickets. It is playing nationwide in 800 theaters, hopefully in a theater near you, dummycratsthemovie.com. And if you want to watch the premiere with Diamond and Silk, go to diamondandsilk.com, click on Dummy Crats. A little box is going to drop down and just click on VIP.
VIP.
Okay.
That's right.
And you can get your tickets right there.
Yep.
So that's dummycratsthemovie.com. We're so excited about this movie. We've worked on it all summer. It is in theaters, due out in theaters on Monday, October the 15th. One night premiere.
One night premiere.
Okay.
That's right.
So we want to see your faces in the place. Get your tickets at dummycratsthemovie.com.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. But that doesn't mean now Chit Chat do pick up. Oh, we got some interesting things happening in 2019.
That's right.
I can't share them right now, you all.
Yes.
I can't.
Yes.
Okay. Also, I'm praying for everybody in Florida. We know that a hurricane hit there. It was a swift hurricane, but it left a lot of destruction.
Ooh, yes.
So I'm praying for the people in Florida. You all are in our hearts, in our prayers. And listen, you all, we're going to just have to roll up our sleeves and just help one another get through it.
Yeah. They said it's going to be down there for about a year trying to get that place back.
Wow. Yeah. Wow. And thank you so much for all of your contributions, for all of your donations to Sisters Nonprofit.org.
Yes.
SistersNonprofit.org is our nonprofit organization that we use to help people. And we're going to be putting some pictures out on what we did right here in North Carolina.
Yeah.
So you can see what the organization is doing. Thank you for your cards, your letters, your books. Woo, we get so much stuff in. Thank you so much for all of that, you all.
Yeah.
Thank you for thinking about Diamond and Silk, keeping up with us and just seeing how we living. We living, what we're doing. Sending us nice books to read. Thank you so much.
And if you want to stay in touch and connected to Diamond and Silk, make sure you go to chitchatme.com. That's chitchatme.com so that you can stay connected. Diamond and Silk.
Love it. Okay, girl.
All right. First, Justice Kavanaugh.
Okay,
he
finally got confirmed. This happened before we went to the Chit Chat in Georgia.
Right.
Do we have a video that we want to show, or do you want to talk about it a little bit?
I don't know. Do you have a video for them?
Yes,
you do.
Okay,
you do have a video.
Okay, so first of all, we wanted to give our congratulations to Justice Kavanaugh. So take a look at this video.
Which video?
Wait a minute. Which one do you have, Rob? Is it the one where we toast? Okay. This is when we do our toast in Marietta, Georgia to Judge Kavanaugh.
Right.
Take a look, you all.
Congratulations, Justice Kavanaugh. Here's to you.
my goodness. Okay, so you all, I was so very happy for Justice Kavanaugh. And we were on the plane.
Yes.
Flying to Marietta, Georgia, and watching it all go down. Thank God we were able to watch TV on the plane.
Yeah.
I don't know if I was in a fourth row. And it seemed like everybody on the plane knew us on that particular plane.
Everybody was stopping everybody.
Yeah. But I am so happy that they confirmed him. Not only did they confirm him, but they went ahead and they sworn him in. Because I knew it was going to be a bunch of chaos from the left acting crazy in this country.
Looking like zombies.
Because he got
Do you
confirmed.
have that footage, Rob? You don't have any footage of the zombie looking with them knocking on the doors?
Were they knocking at doors and acting?
You probably don't have it. Don't worry. But they was knocking on the doors looking like they was in some type of horror movie.
It's so sad.
And I'm like, y'all, what are you trying to do here? Do you know how ignorant you look?
They don't care. They don't care about how ignorant they look.
Yeah.
However, you all, our man is confirmed and he is a justice. And you know what? Listen, I see the president picking someone else.
Yes.
There is one that she keeps falling asleep
between sentences,
between words and sentences. Yes. And I'm like, okay, when you start getting to the point where you're falling asleep like that, what tends to happen, that means you need to sort of maybe retire.
That's right.
Or is, because how you gonna rule on a bench? You sitting up there, my case is before you, but you done fell asleep.
You got to be able to hear the whole case.
You have to be able to hear the whole case.
That's right.
We do feel like the president is going to be having another pick.
You got the Democrats, they still got a lot of tricks up their sleeves. You have House Minority Leader Nancy Pelosi announced that she planned to file a Freedom of Information Act request to obtain documents related to the FBI supplemental probe of Kavanaugh, which senator says show no corroboration of the decade-old sexual misconduct allegations against him. FBI background checks on judicial nominees have traditionally been kept confidential so that only senators, White House officials, and certain aides can view them. So you going to have a lot of Democrats that's going to be trying to call for the impeachment of Justice Kavanaugh.
Well, then why don't she open up or create some other kind of act so she can look into why Feinstein had this Chinese spy working
for 20 years, driving for her for 20 years, or open up another act and get some porta potties there in her district so people won't be defecating on the street.
That's what I'm talking about. How about you do that, Nancy? Yes. Well, that's what they do. But I think it's going to backfire.
Oh, it's going to backfire.
People are so up to here with this.
This is
you all, but the Democrats, they do it to themselves every time.
Right.
Speaking of the ones that do it to themselves every time, I heard that Hillary and Bill Clinton is going on a speaking tour.
Right.
I wonder what they're going to be talking about. Touring to talk about what?
How they.
No, I wanted. Okay, so how would it do? Would they go into colleges? Because so when you're in college, some of those things you have to participate in and you get a grade for participating in,
you get credit for it.
So are they going to do the tour in colleges, or are they going to do it in hotels? Are they going to do like Donald Trump and hold it in convention centers, big venues like that? I mean, I just want to know.
Yeah.
And can anybody come? I think the tickets is like $700 and some bucks. The tickets I heard allegedly are $700 and some bucks.
And what message are you going to be?
Are they going to is Bill Clinton going to tell us about when he allegedly raped Juanita Broaddrick? He's going to come clean about that. Will Hillary Clinton come clean about Benghazi or about the email scandal?
Will she tell the truth?
Will she tell? Will they go and collaborate together and, as a whole, tell the truth about their Clinton Foundation? How they received plenty of kickback, paddywhacks, give a dog a bone,
or their Russia collusion.
Will she go and before the people and say how she tried to steal it from Bernie? That she ain't nothing but a thief. How she tried to steal it from Bernie? She ain't nothing but a thief. What? Are you gonna come before the people and say? Who the hell gonna pay $700 some bucks to see her? I don't know if I would pay that much.
Maybe she'll pay them to pay her to go. She'll give them the money.
Well, so it brings me to this. Are they hard up for money?
I don't see how they hard up for money with all of the money that they have. But you got some really greedy people out there that wants to continue to make money and they want to keep power.
Well, speaking of keeping power, she went out, you all, and said that just in case I'm not saying it in the context that she said it in.
Right.
Basically, she don't want any civility in this country unless they get power.
Unless they get power. There will be no stability unless they
stability. You
right.
said stability.
Okay. Did I say stability?
It's civility.
Okay. Well, ability. Unless they get power. And what I could not understand is that Democrats have had power for 8 years, plus and have did absolutely nothing to benefit this country. I see high deficit. I see high crime. I see high numbers with unemployment.
That was up under the Democrats.
High food stamps.
Yeah.
Under the Democrats.
8 million on food stamps up under the Obama administration.
So is that what they want to try to keep?
Well, when you look at Hillary Clinton and her message, I tell you, it's just the same old thing.
Right.
You don't want civility unless you gain power. I'm sorry, that's dangerous. It sounds like you're trying to be a little dictator.
That's exactly what it sounds like.
And you want some dictatorship around here, and you want just a place for you to be in tyranny and to be experiencing that.
That's right.
Yeah, there was a man over in Germany that tried to do some foolishness like that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think it's time for Hill and Bill to go somewhere, go home and rock the grandbabies and leave Americans alone.
I think that if they go on this tour, they probably gonna go to jail.
Ooh.
Because I don't see Bill, when you get in your old age, stuff start coming out.
Oh.
I don't see Bill Clinton sitting up there trying to stick to the script.
Oh.
Because Bill Clinton about 70, ain't he?
I don't know. He old.
All right. And frail. So he's subject to start letting the stuff come out about Monica Lewinsky,
and Hillary,
Juanita Broaddrick,
you know what you did,
Paula Jones.
Yes.
You know, he's subject to, he may go ahead on and tell us, Hillary tried to take it from Bernie. He may go ahead on and tell her business.
Yes.
I think it's dangerous to put those two on the road,
yeah.
especially with Bill being that old. Because when you get old, you're going to let some stuff leak out.
Yes.
You're going to let some stuff leak
that's
out.
Been boiling over in him is going to leak out
I think
her.
It's dangerous. I think it's dangerous. Speaking of dangerous, Eric Holder, you all.
Yes.
So he was, I guess, holding his little, I don't know if it's a rally or event. It sounded like it was no more than 10 people there, but but I still listened to what he had to say. And he said, when they go low, he knows what Michelle Obama said.
Right.
But he said, when they go low, kick them.
That's what he said.
If you don't believe me, Rob, you got the video?
He probably don't have the video.
You probably don't have the video?
Right. This here. Okay, so let me explain.
Explain it.
So we're just coming on at an awkward time.
Right.
We've been in interviews all day long.
That's right.
So I was unable to plug a lot of stuff in there. That's supposed to have been like, I'm supposed to have gotten that. But I couldn't because we was on with Laura Ingram and some more.
We've been shutting it down today. We've been going all morning since 6:30 this morning on Fox and Friends.
Yeah.
Because, and we're going to touch on that. Because you see how I'm starting to itch. You see how my hands is itching. Because I see.
Yeah. But if you don't know what we're talking about, just go. We love you, Bob. No worries. Just go and type in Eric Holder. And you will see the video. But not only Eric Holder, you got Maxine Water.
Mm-hmm.
You have other individuals that's out there basically telling their parties to go and harm Americans based off of the color of their politics, and in so many words. And what I find appalling is that whenever you're taking and you're harming somebody because you don't like something that they did or what they are, then you are terrorizing them.
Right.
You are terrorizing them. And this puts me in a mind of some type of terrorist group.
Right.
Not a party.
Right.
Or some type of
terrorist organization.
Yes.
Because you're telling people to go and terrorize other people, other Americans.
Right.
When you are supposed to represent Americans.
If what I do offends you, then guess what? Turn me off.
Don't talk to me.
Don't talk to me.
Don't come up to me.
Don't look at me. Your eyes close, and when they close, you can see your lid. You don't see me no more.
Right.
Duh. We can make this easy.
Very. But this is what they're doing in our country. Shame on Eric Holder. I think that he's saying he's supposed to be running for president of the United States. I'm going to remember that time you ran those guns, allegedly, in case I ain't got the story right. You was held in contempt of Congress. Yes. You wouldn't release some information to him from what I heard.
Right.
And it was guns. And what happened to those guns?
Got killed down there.
What happened to the guns?
So you had Eric to tweet. He tweeted,
Uh-huh.
okay, because I guess he couldn't stand the heat, so it was time for him to get out
Oh,
the
he
kitchen.
said, oh.
Yeah.
He said, okay, stop the fake outrage.
Uh-huh.
I'm obviously not advocating violence.
Uh-huh.
In fact, when I was AG, violent crime in the U.S. was historically low. I'm saying Republicans are undermining our democracy, and Democrats need to be tough, proud, and stand up for the values we believe in, the end. So here's well, it sounds to me, Eric, that the values you believe in is violence.
Yep.
Letting illegal aliens cross our borders without our borders being secure, our wages being driven down, and crime high. Because you was involved in some kind of alleged gun running scheme.
I don't think it's alleged.
Okay. I'm just putting an alleged on there just in case I ain't got my facts right.
Alleged. We'll allege it.
And Congress held you in contempt.
Yeah.
So you saw all of the foolishness, the crime and stuff that was happening up under U.S. AG.
Yeah.
And you stepped down.
Yeah.
This is what you did.
That's exactly what you did.
Yeah.
You know, before we go to break, I just want to touch on something. You know, we was in Marietta, Georgia.
We surely was.
This past Sunday. It was magnificent.
You all, it was so amazing. I absolutely love y'all down there in Marietta. You all showed up.
Yes.
You all showed out.
Yes.
And I'm just thank y'all.
Thank you all so much. And then we had the opportunity to go to Marietta Diner.
Oh my God. So if y'all haven't been to Marietta Diner, you all are going to have to check this place out.
Yeah.
So I'm like, well, where are we going? Is it going to be like Mel's Diner? It was like, it's not an upscale restaurant, but it's not a downscale restaurant.
Right.
And they got all of these assortment of desserts and you really going to like it.
Right. Are we going to see Rerun and Rob?
Yeah, that's because I'm thinking diner. Yeah. You know, that's what I'm thinking about.
Yeah, and Shirley and them.
So they take us to this diner. And did we enjoy ourselves?
It was amazing.
I had the tuna fish sandwich. Oh God, delicious, yum yum.
Yes.
The stuffed mushroom with all of the crab and the shrimp and all that stuff chopped. Oh, it was delicious, you all.
Yes.
The bread was good. I know I didn't need to be eating none of that bread, but it was good.
It was delicious.
And then we get to the desserts. All of the desserts looked good. My 2 selections were really good. And guess what? Because we were coming straight home, I had to bring my stuff home.
We brought our stuff back. And I got the
German
chocolate, and then it had cheesecake at the bottom. And it was like so big. And I know y'all, somebody sitting out there saying you didn't need that, y'all fat enough. But guess what?
What?
We deserved it.
We surely
did. And we bought it.
Yes.
And we brought it back home with us.
Yes.
And we ate it, and it was good.
It was good. And another thing, you all, everything that they give you is big.
It's big.
So the plates were so huge with all of this food. I was like, wait a minute, this is a lot of food.
Oh my God.
A lot of food, but it was good food.
It was delicious.
So if you're in Marietta, Georgia, make sure you go visit Marietta
Diner. Open 24 hours.
Yeah, they don't ever close, you all. And it was really, 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 really fun. Yeah. So I enjoyed myself. Okay, you all. So listen, when we come back, it's some stuff going down.
Kanye West.
And we're going to talk about it. We'll be right back with more Diamond and Silk Chit Chat.
You thought America promised the American dream, but you are urban America. Your American dream is a nightmare. Gang violence, drugs, unemployment, prison. For too long, American politicians have wasted trillions of dollars overseas, investing in globalism, while talking revitalization, with nothing to show but graveyards to American dreams. Commissioned by President Donald J. Trump, we at the Urban Revitalization Coalition are committed to implementing our anchor-centric 13-point program model.
I want to go into the inner cities, the poor rural communities, and the failing schools, and I want to work on a national plan for total revitalization. We're going to be so proud of our country again. Everywhere I go in this country, all I see is untapped potential waiting to be set free.
We will build holistic cities within cities with beautiful urban condominium-style living that will restore the inner being. Get ready for urban revitalization and American dreamin'. I am Urban America. You are Urban America. We are Urban America. Great things are on the horizon.
we've traveled across this country filming the movie Democrats. And we want you to be part of the film too. So here's what we want you to do. We want you to submit a 30-second video explaining to America why it's important for you to get out and vote Republican in order to keep America great. Go to dummycratsthemovie.com and click on the word submit in order to upload your video. Listen, you just may be featured in Dummycrats.
Yes.
So go to dummycratsthemovie.com, click on submit to upload. Hey yo, drop that beat. Trump's your president. He's your president. He's your president. Trump's your president. He's your president. He's your president. Trump's your president. So get over it. Stop crying like a baby. All right, you all, we are back. You all, okay, so we minding our business.
As usual.
And we hear on the news that Kanye West is going to be going up to meet with the president.
Right.
Well, we're on interviews back to back all day promoting the movie Democrats.
That's
like
right.
Literally, you all. We really are. Like on radio shows, just back to back.
Right.
But I was able to get a snippet of when Kanye was up there.
Right.
And he was going off. And I mean, I was like, oh God, he ain't playing. He ain't playing.
Yeah.
Well, the left-wing media had a hissy fit.
They had babies and everything.
Do we have any clips to show?
Yes.
Do we need to take it back?
Go ahead and show.
Show that, Rob.
You know, people expect that if you're black, you have to be Democrat. I've had conversations that basically said that welfare is the reason why a lot of black people end up being Democrat. They say, you know, first of all, it's a limit to amount of jobs. So the fathers lose the jobs and they say, we'll give you more money for having more kids in your home. I think it's the bravery that helps you beat this game called life. You know, they tried to scare me to not wear this hat, my own friends, but this hat, it gives me power in a way. You know, my dad and my mom separated, so I didn't have a lot of male energy in my home. You know, I love Hillary, I love everyone, right? But the campaign, I'm with her, just didn't make me feel as a guy that didn't get to see my dad all the time, like a guy that could play catch with his son. So, and that's a move, one of the moves that I love that liberals tried to do. The liberal would try to control a black person through the concept of racism because they know that we are very proud, emotional people. So when I said I like Trump to like someone that's liberal, they'll say, oh, but he's racist. You think racism can control me? Oh, that don't stop me. That's an invisible wall.
What about gun violence with all the debate about the Second Amendment going on?
The problem is illegal guns. Illegal guns is the problem, not legal guns. We have the right to bear arms.
Okay, I was informing Silk or something. I was talking to Silk about something because I didn't want us to get overly passionate and we start yelling. So I was like, don't
so
yell.
you're telling me?
Yeah,
you
okay.
know you're about to go in, right?
No, okay.
Okay.
So Kanye West, you all,
he
was up there and he spoke his truth.
Right.
He touched on jobs. He touched on the fathers not being in the home because of welfare.
Right.
He touched on guns, and it seemed like that the left had a hissy fit.
Yes.
They had such a hissy. Yeah.
Yes.
And see, what I want people to understand, Silk,
yes.
the reason why the left is having such a hissy fit with Kanye West is because they're desperate.
Yes.
They are desperate. So what they're doing is they're using something called the Willie Lynch tactics. Is what they're doing, you all. And see, Kanye West is a very influential person that have millions of people, millions of fans and followers.
Yes.
Okay, really, that's what it is. So what the left is trying to do is destroy him, destroy his image. Once they've destroyed him by ostracizing him, criticizing, stigmatizing, trying to paint him as something that he's not, once they've really destroyed him, then guess what? It silenced other people, especially black people, that want to come out and speak out or run off that Democrat plantation.
That's right.
That's what they do.
So if you can give me a moment, let me just break it down a little further
Break
for the
it down,
people that
girl.
really need
Go
to
ahead, break
see
it
the
down.
connect.
See the
on this
connect.
right here. So whenever the slave master, okay, took and beat and whooped the biggest and the most powerfulest black man
Right.
in front of all of the other slaves.
That's right.
It rendered him powerless.
Right.
Therefore, the rest of the black people had no one to look up to.
Exactly.
You follow me so far? Okay. So then with them having no one else to look up to, they will get silent because they fear of getting the same type of beating, the same type of whooping as the person that's supposed to be powerful.
Right.
You know, the big person.
And what they would do is whoop him to 1 inch of his life.
Nice.
Not kill him.
Not kill him.
Whoop him. But these are the Willie Lynch
That's
tactics
right.
that they did back in the day.
Exactly.
And what's so sad is that you see black people using these same tactics against somebody that wants to speak out, that have a voice and want to be heard.
And they using these same tactics because they were conditioned and indoctrinated to use these same type of tactics. So whenever one leaves the plantation, oh, we got to get them back.
That's right.
He left, we got to get them back.
Especially somebody like Kanye.
Because
he has the power. He has the power.
He's a
to
powerful
sway.
one.
Yeah. He has the power to sway.
That's right. So we got to get him back. Where they tried to get him back by character assassinating him.
Right.
Making him look like something is wrong with him.
Saying something about his mother, talking about she would roll over in her grave.
Yeah, that was that tape.
That's what old Don Lemon was saying.
Exactly. Saying different things to try to trigger him, to make him seem like he is dumb and he's ignorant. And with you thinking outside of the box, who do you think you are?
Right.
Look at how those people treated us whenever we was up there on the hill.
That's right.
Now, you have the Democrat Party that always said it's the white man that don't want you to have anything or don't want you to do nothing. But they are the one that rendered us.
I'm sorry. Table. It's the right. They talk about it's the white Republicans is what they talk about.
Thank you very much for correcting me.
Yes.
The white Republicans that don't want you to have access to absolutely nothing. But it was the white Republicans that allowed us to sit at the table. Now look at how the Democrats treated us two black women. The reason why they treated us that way is because they're not used to black people having a seat at the table. They're used to us being out in the street, marching, burning down our communities. Talking about we shall overcome, no justice, no peace. They're not used to having a civilized conversation with black people.
Right.
And that's how they control the masses of people.
That's right.
By taking and character assassinating somebody so that black people will be silent.
When you write, you fight. But
that's right.
We fight with facts.
Exactly.
They want to fight with their fists, with violence, and character assassination.
Exactly.
And that's what you see when you turn on the left and you see all of them.
Yes.
Even down to The View, even down to people like Wendy Williams and all of them saying the most damnable and derogatory things about Kanye West. This is the biggest smear campaign. And if Kanye is listening to the sound of our voice, because don't think he don't know who Diamond and Silk is. Because some of the stuff he say, I'm like, damn, now I know we done said just because you black don't mean you have to vote Democrat. I mean, I heard you, Kanye.
Yes.
But if you can listen to me, listen, when you know who you are, no one can name you. The more they hate, the more you're going to have to continue to educate. Now, I listened to him, and it may have seemed like he was all over the place, but what he was talking about, it had substance,
real.
It had merit, and I was like, whoa. He telling the truth. Where is the daddies at?
That's right.
You black people want to sit, you want to hide stuff.
Yeah.
This is the naked, nasty truth.
He's not PC.
He's not PC, and you all are mad. He's not politically correct. You act like you don't want the white man to know what's happening in the black community. There's a hole.
Yes.
There's a hole, and we keep stuffing it with lies.
That's right.
Everything is racist. Excuses. We gotta take down the statues.
Yeah.
We need to kneel on the flag. That's what you're doing.
Right.
You're stuffing it with that
instead
of putting it all out there on the table. And let's tell the truth.
And look at who's demeaning this black guy.
That's right.
Look at who's demeaning Kanye. Other black people, other black prominent people, the gatekeepers of the Democrat plantation.
The gatekeepers, the ones that don't want you to, the ones that go tell master you done left.
Yes.
So you got to go help get them and chase them back down and get them back on that plantation, that stinking, thinking, and that ignorant mindset. Ignorant means unlearned.
That's right. And we have a clip from where I believe that was, who was that?
Don Lemon,
Bacardi,
and that other girl.
Yes, talking about
she blocked us
tokens.
on Twitter because we had to get her straight one time.
Okay, all right.
She tends to talk about us sometime too, but they were very damnable, very demeaning. Here, take a look at this, you all. We're talking.
Go ahead on and show that.
Yes,
but no. I want the CNN one with it had Tara, Bacardi, and all of them. The token one. Yes.
Let's.
Kanye West is what happens when Negroes don't read. And we have this now, and now Donald Trump is going to use it and pervert it, and he's going to have somebody who can stand with him and take pictures.
Just looking at Scott.
Listen, black folks are about to trade Kanye West in the racial draft, okay? They've had it with him, and he's an attention whore like the president. He's all of a sudden now the model spokesperson. He's the token Negro of the Trump administration. This is ridiculous, and no one should be taking Kanye West seriously.
Y'all see what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So you see how they use these black people to call him a token
Negro.
But you know what? Let me just say this, because when they call us a token, somebody brought this to our attention.
Yes.
They told us, Diamond and Silk, y'all not tokens. Y'all are gems. But go ahead, Silk.
But, okay, when I see this, okay, I am trying to understand, how is it okay for black on black racism? Because Juan Williams called us a minstrel show.
Yes, he did.
On September the 13th, 2018.
Yes, he
did.
At
approximately 5:40 p.m.
That's what he did.
ET. Okay. Nothing was done to him.
Absolutely nothing. Okay?
But then there's another black commentator
by the name of Kevin Jackson.
He
was fired.
And all he did was tweeted something about a white woman, and he was fired.
Right.
Okay. We still have yet to get an apology from Juan. And by the way, we saw him the other day
when we went to Fox.
When we went up,
he wanted to make like he was invisible, but we saw him.
We saw straight through him. That's right. We certainly did. So what I'm trying to say is, how is it okay for this black on black racism? Is it that society is making it okay? So now, whenever there's a black person that's shot by a white cop, here come all of the black people running.
Right.
Okay. But when you have black people shooting other black people, everybody's silent. Like,
everybody's
okay
silent. That's because they can't make money. See, I keep saying that black people have been exploited, hoodwinked, and bamboozled by our so-called black leaders. And listen, I love you black people, but I cannot go along with this foolishness.
Right.
There is a big gaping hole in the black race of people.
Right.
There is something that will not compel us forward.
Right.
We are y'all are always stuck right here. And when somebody say, wait a minute, this can be better, and they choose to get out and sprint forward, you always got something to say. Then you call them a token. Then you try to destroy their reputation. You care to assassinate them. You lynch them with your nasty, derogatory, precipitous, vacuous, vindictive words.
Girl, give me a high five on that one. Let's shut that down. And also, how is it okay for all of these celebrities to go up to the White House on Obama, under the Obama administration, okay? They can go to the Obama White House for photo ops. I don't recall now one of them, not Ann or now one of them, talking policy on how to help the black community.
None of them.
Not one
and
of
all
them.
of these people are millionaires.
Millionaires.
And
right.
another thing,
I
heard them say on the very fake news that old nasty looking Don Lemon
juice,
talking about the president was exploiting Kanye West.
We have the tape.
Well, we have the tape.
We got it.
Come on, let's play the tape.
I'm just going to be honest, and I may get in a lot of trouble for it. I actually feel bad for him. What I saw was a minstrel show today. Him in front of all of these white people, mostly white people, embarrassing himself and embarrassing Americans, but mostly African Americans, because every one of them is sitting either at home or with their phones watching this, cringing. I couldn't even watch it. I had to turn the television off because it was so hard to watch. him sitting there being used by the President of the United States. We need to take the cameras away from Kanye and from a lot of this craziness that happens in the White House, because it is not normal, and we need to stop sitting here pretending that it's normal. This was an embarrassment. Kanye's mother is rolling over in her grave.
Okay, now, first of all,
Yeah.
he used the word exploiting and use.
That's what he
But
used.
I don't ever remember Don Lemon with his, let me not, I'm going to be,
Calm down.
yeah,
We-
because I said I'm going to be calm.
we
Did
trying
I
to
say
be
I'm going to be
calm.
calm?
You told me to be
I
calm.
told you to be calm.
All right, so I'm telling you back to be calm.
How is it
How is
that
it?
Don Lemon
Uh-huh.
can use the words like exploiting and use,
Uh-huh.
but when old crooked Hillary had Beyonce,
Uh-huh.
Jay-Z, and
Yes.
all of those rappers out there
Yes.
trying to help her win an election by exploiting them and using them, I didn't hear not one word come out of the gatekeeper Don Lemon's mouth.
That's right. Not one word.
How is it that all of these stars, like you said, can go up there to the White House, party back with the black president?
Uh-huh.
Didn't he use and exploit them too?
Didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you had Don Lemon to also say this was a minstrel show.
Oh, that
is
the most derogatory term.
Derogatory.
Let me tell you something. When I looked at Kanye, he's passionate.
Oh, yes.
It reminds me of me because I'm passionate, and sometimes when I'm talking, I talk with my hands.
Right.
I have a pen in my head.
Right.
I got to do this. I want to make sure you hear me. That was just pure passion.
He's not a talking head.
He's a truth teller. He's not a robotic talking head.
Yes.
Use big words. Every so many words is a big word.
Yes.
And that's all they do is sit there and just talk. And they blend in with the rest of the circuit. Okay. He is not that. He is a straight truth teller. This is what it is.
Yes.
That's what it is. This is what it is.
Exactly.
And he's not politically correct about it.
That's right. And Don Lemon said he's a minstrel show, him in front of all of these white folks embarrassing himself. So I have a question for Don Lemon.
We have a question for you, Lemon Juice.
Yeah. Because Don Lemon is on his platform that's ran by a white man.
It's ran by, well, I thought it was Ted, wasn't it Turner? His last name Turner.
Is he white or is he black?
I thought the man was sick. I don't know who running CNN, but I know it ain't no black person.
It ain't no black person.
Ain't no black person on CNN.
And he's being paid by this white man.
He's being paid by him. He's being paid a paycheck by him.
That's right. So is he being pimped?
Are you being pimped out?
To spew racism.
To spew racism on CNN? Don Lemon?
That racist rhetoric.
Racist
Is that
rhetoric.
what he's doing?
Yes.
Because, he has a nightly show.
Yep.
So does that make him a hoe?
Okay.
What I want to know is this. You can sit on your platform and call everybody all of these derogatory names.
A token Negro, a minstrel
there you
show.
go. That's what I'm
he
talking
said
about.
Things about us, called us liars, and did not retract.
Yes. You can sit there and do that, Don Lemon. But when I ask you if you are a hoe because you got a nightly show and you getting paid by a white man, what does that make you?
Are you being pimped out to do that?
We got to stop doing as conservatives and stop allowing people like Don Lemon to think they could just say whatever the hell they want to about us.
Right.
Kanye is a regular human being like everybody else.
And he's a business person. He's making money.
Yes. And he went up there.
Right.
Okay. To talk policy. He went and told
how we gonna help? How we gonna bring back jobs to help those people in Chicago?
Right. Exactly. He went up there to say, Mr. President, this is what the black community is not liking. Where are these so-called black leaders? Now one of them have come to the table to talk substance.
And not only that, when you have these organizations like the NAACP, the Black Congressional Caucus, and all of them, how much money have they taken and pumped back in these neighborhoods?
That's right.
In these communities. No, I know that you're getting your donations or whatever, but how much have you put out to really help African American people?
Exactly.
And I am just tired. It seemed like our race is the only race. And I'm going to chop it up to, okay, so we the last to get educated because Master didn't want you to read.
They want you to read.
But we now have a man. We have far surpassed that.
Yes.
And we have a man at the table.
Yes.
I call Donald Trump, President Trump is the civil rights president. I want to know what's going on with
Yes.
you black folk.
Yes.
And how can we help to move you forward?
And why
But
you're
you
not
got,
making it.
And but you got other black folks.
Yes.
They don't want you to move.
Oh, no.
Because
no.
if you move forward, that means you may have more than another black person. But you got to remember now that Willie Lynch syndrome, he put us against each other. We had to be jealous of each other.
Right.
The light skin versus the dark skin. The big one versus the small one.
Right.
You see, that's what he did.
Bag. I remember paper bag.
This is what you see playing out in the black community. This is why we are stuck.
And don't nobody want to talk about it. Every time somebody step out and get courage to step out and talk about it, here come the gatekeepers. They want to take and tear you down. They don't want that out. And see, when I listen to Don Lemon, it's like you are an embarrassment, Kanye West, because Kanye West went to the White House.
Speak.
He dared speak.
How he felt.
Yeah. And see, I remember them doing that same BS to us. They tried to deem us uneducated.
We were an embarrassment. We were a minstrel show.
Yes.
We was a coons, Uncle Tom's, Bahama Mamas, Nacho Mama, all kinds of stuff.
Right. They tried to deem us as, but when they realized that we knew how to go toe to toe with their status quo, then what they did is took us out of the media.
They did not want us in the media. And it didn't bother us.
No, it didn't.
Because we had such a huge following.
That's right.
We just pushed whatever we wanted to on social media.
And people came to find us. That's where they get that mixed up.
That's where they get it twisted.
Yeah.
So did nobody create or make us?
No.
We did this here with the help of our fans and followers.
That's right.
You are, I mean, I just be surprised now about how we were on a plane getting ready to go to Marietta, Georgia from New York. New York is a very liberal state. I could not believe all of the people on that plane that knew us and wanted to take pictures and wanted to autograph. I was so shocked by it all.
Yeah.
I was so shocked by that all.
And people need to understand that. Nobody made us, so you can't break us.
Right. That's right. That's right.
And people is getting that twisted right there. Whenever you took and tried to get us out of the media. Right. Get us out of the
they took us out.
Yeah, they took us out. God made another way, made another provision for diamond and silver.
Right.
And he did it that way where you can't even touch us.
You couldn't touch us.
And you don't even understand.
You don't understand.
And that's why you name call.
Oh,
you
yeah.
Sit on your platform
yes.
And
yeah, they don't have any facts to fight you with.
No, they don't.
So they call you names.
Yes.
They want to kick you and they want to be violent.
Exactly.
That's what they push, baby.
Exactly.
That's the Democrat Party. And that's why I'm telling everybody, these midterm elections are coming up. You should be outraged. With what we just went through with Kavanaugh.
Yes.
With what we just seen with Kanye West.
Yes.
How they're trying to assassinate him and destroy his very existence. How they're doing that right now.
Right.
We should be outraged.
Outraged.
You're going to have to go to the polls and you're going to have to vote. You're going to have to vote right, vote red, vote Republican.
Yes.
You're going to have to do it.
Right.
You're going to have to make you can't become complacent.
Right.
And act like, oh, we got this. If we're going to see the red tsunami, I need you to go to the polls and make that happen. If you cannot get to the poll, call your local voting place and have them to mail you a ballot so you can mail it back in. We have to vote.
We got to vote. This time is more crucial now than it was in 2016.
Oh, yeah.
Because the president has made America great again.
Right.
But now we got to keep America great. You already have those Democrats saying what they're going to do, what they're going to take away, how they plan to destroy this country.
Okay, but look at it. I want you all to understand the Democrats, the party of KKK, the party of Jim Crow, the party of slavery, all to oppress and suppress people. Look at it today. The party of Antifa, the party of socialism, all to suppress and oppress. They didn't come to the table
for tax cuts.
They didn't come to the table for tax cuts. They didn't come to the table to abolish slavery. They didn't come to the table for all of us to have the right to vote.
That's right.
They didn't come to the table for civil rights. They didn't come to the table to grant a citizenship to the slaves when they were free. They didn't come to the table for that. But you know who was at the table for that? Republicans. See, when you go back and you dig a little bit and you learn the history, you will be outraged. So I'm outraged and embarrassed for Don Lemon for him to be advocating and supporting a party that don't like black people. Because if they like black people, they wouldn't have us stuck for the past 155 years. We will be moving forward.
Let's take a breath.
I'll take a little breath on that.
Gotta
girl.
take a breath on that.
So you all make sure you go to the polls because I'm seeing some stuff I don't like, but it's all good in the neighborhood because I know that the Democrats they're scared.
They're scared. And that's why you have Facebook to deem us unsafe to the community.
It was for a reason.
Let me tell you the undercover reasoning for that, everybody, my viewing audience. They deem us unsafe to the community because we don't fit the left narrative.
We don't.
We're two Black women. We're two educated Black women. We're two Black educated conservative women. We're two Black educated conservative women who love this president and love our country. And they don't know how to take it.
They don't know how to take it. And so what they do is they methodically act like, oh, nobody is seeing your content.
Right.
Because it's cleverly designed in their algorithms to do so. And I heard the other day that they purge their platform with from a lot of people's stuff was pulled down.
Right.
And people was writing us saying that most of that stuff was conservative stuff.
Yeah. And that's why we want you to stay. Go to chitchatme.com to stay connected.
Stay connected to Diamond and Silk. Yeah.
Chitchatme.com. You have to just do it because what they're trying to do is they're trying to win an election. They're trying to silence conservative voices. They're trying to deem everybody as crazy. Okay, like we don't have no sense.
Well, when you think outside of the box,
yeah.
If you go up there and meet with the president,
yeah,
that's when they start deeming you crazy. But as long as you pushing some foolishness,
yeah,
some stuff where they want you to take your right shoe and put it on your left foot,
yeah,
and walk around. If you support that, if we were sliding up and down the poles, if we were walking and all of our bodies was hanging out, if we were doing that, Diamond and Silk would be praised in this country from the left.
From the left.
But what we're doing is we educating you and we're telling you the truth about Democrats and their parties, their tactics, and their answers.
That's right. And you have a president that has an open door policy.
Yes, he do.
That says, let me know who's been unjustly done. Let me know. Come and have a seat at the table with me. And you notice they're not saying anything about Brown. You know, he was there with Kanye as well.
I wonder why they didn't say nothing about him.
Because Brown will probably take you down. So he had this open door policy. Not one NFL football player, the one that's kneeling on the flag talking about I've been done wrong and I'm kneeling for this and I'm kneeling for that. Not one has come to the table, and our president have an open door.
He have an open door policy.
Yeah.
He have an open door policy. And what I found out about this president, he loves America. And he loves Americans.
Yes. Yes.
And he's going to work for Americans.
Yes.
This is just what he do.
Yeah.
And he do it and not even get paid for it. He take his dollar and give the rest away.
And you know, Kanye was right when he said about fathers
not being in the homes. And they want to they couldn't understand why he looked at Donald Trump as a father. Let me enlighten you all out there.
Yes, enlighten.
Most of these Black rappers and ball players used to want to be Donald Trump because they wanted to be ballers and shot callers. A lot of our Black men do not have fathers to look up to.
Right.
Thank God we have our mother and our father.
Right.
But a lot of people, they wasn't raised with their father together.
Their father
okay,
together.
So they didn't see that. So how do you know that? So when they see, and Kanye ain't the only one that inspired to be like Donald Trump.
Rap songs want to be like Donald
Trump. But it's a lot more other men that's not as popular as Kanye that just keep silent, but they admire our president, his stance, how he is an alpha man. He don't waver, nor does he back down.
Right.
He's a baller, a shot caller, a negotiator, a job creator, a motivator. Oh God, I'm just rhyming today. That's who he is. And people love that. He has inspired us. Okay, wait, whoa, who making a deal?
What?
We need to negotiate.
Go
back to the table because I may not like this.
I don't like that.
You said that, and sometimes people think you difficult, but you ain't being difficult. You got to do what's best for you.
That's right.
He taught us, don't be afraid to walk away from a deal. Bye. He taught us that.
That's right.
He showed us that.
He's showing that. He showed us that. He's showing America that, and look at how we winning because of that. Look at how we are winning.
The pastor is on his way home.
Bronson, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
That they had hostage over there just
for a year and a half.
To me, it's hostage. They had him in jail.
In jail.
But
okay.
if he ain't done nothing, I'm sorry, you held him hostage.
Yeah.
But he on his way home.
He's on his way
home. Our president know how to win. And so these men and these boys are looking up to this man like,
that's
whoa.
Right. That's right.
Whoa. So when he went and hugged the president, I got it.
Yes.
I got
it. Exactly. You all just don't understand. Go listen to a lot of these rap songs from back in the day.
Yeah.
How they wanted to be like Donald Trump.
Mm-hmm.
Go listen to that. The black community. Go listen to that.
They want
Al
to be like
Sharpton, Jesse Jackson.
All of them hung around
Donald with Donald J. Trump.
But now that he's president, we'll see what's going to happen. Gravy trains are coming to an end. There is not going to be any more exploiting, Jesse, of black people in the community.
That's right.
You don't like that because they get a kick out of seeing chaos
yeah.
and everything disorganized. They love it because
right.
that's how they make their money.
Yep.
That's how Don Lemon sits on his soapbox and make his money.
That's right.
From the white man that owns CNN.
Get that straight, Don Lemon. Lemon juice.
Yes.
Lemonade. Soured lemon.
Soured lemon is what he is. So I don't know if y'all tired of winning, but I'm not.
I'm not.
And I can get it. I understand.
We understand
that they just so ticked off with the president.
We understand them
because the president is not a career politician.
That's right.
He's a businessman.
A businessman.
Okay. And I know he done changed the game.
Yes.
And y'all ain't used to this.
That's right.
Y'all ain't used to this.
You hadn't studied this.
But I love how he take his message directly to the people. And that's what says a lot.
That's right.
And so you all notice we hadn't been on for the past 2 weeks because we've been preempted by the rallies.
That's right.
And we're playing the rallies on our platform because we noticed that the rallies are not on all channels anymore like it used to be on some of these channels.
That's right.
So we're putting it on our platform so that you can see it.
Yeah.
I think it's important that first of all, we see the crowd.
Yeah.
And second of all, we hear his message.
We hear his message. They want to take and silence his message. There's been a stench in this country for so long. When I just take a moment and I look back at people that's gone before us, how they work their fingers to the bone to try to have something, only for someone to come and pull the rug from underneath them.
But when you see who's pulling the rugs, if you go back and do your history, it's left-leaning liberals. You leaning so far to the left that you're falling off a cliff.
Yep.
We can all see it.
I mean, it's clear as day. That's exactly what's happening.
We can all see it.
And so that's why we're being featured in the movie
called Dummycrats. So listen, I want you to go and get your tickets, dummycratsthemovie.com.
Yes.
That's dummycratsthemovie.com, you all. Put in your zip code of your city and see what theater is playing in near you.
Yes.
It's a one-night premiere nationwide in 800 theaters, October the 15th. Or if you want to be with Diamond and Silk, just us, we're going to be at the Trump International Hotel in DC. If you go to, for the premiere night, okay?
Just for the premiere night.
If you go to diamondandsilk.com, click on Dummycrats, and then a little box is going to drop down. Just click on VIP event, and then you can get your tickets there be with us, okay?
Yes, you certainly can.
So to see it with us, or dummycratsthemovie.com to go and see it at a theater.
Yeah.
I'm so excited about this project.
People are having viewing parties.
Oh my God. Thank you all. And I love you all.
I mean, oh my God. Just thank you so much. And then for the people that don't like Diamond and Silk, go see the movie.
Go see the movie.
Yeah. You don't have to like us, but still go see the movie.
Right. The producer of the movie, his name is Kyle Olson.
Yeah.
You all, it was so much fun filming all of this here and them letting us be ourselves.
Just say thank you, Kyle. You know, for him to come to us,
right?
To include us in this particular project,
right?
And ask us, it was an honor.
It was,
I thank you for the opportunity.
Right.
Thank you so much for it.
And thank you for getting it on the big screen.
Yeah.
I think that was because I wasn't looking for it to be on the big screen.
Right.
So we thought it was going to be on the big screen.
Oh my God.
We were like, whoa. So I want you all to go see it. I want you all to go see it. Because with everything that's going on in our country, we need a little laughter.
We need the laughter.
We need a little laughter, but we need the truth with proof.
Yeah.
The facts, Jack, and we ain't holding nothing back and giving it to you straight from the gates. Also, you all, after the movie premiere, after this here get behind us, Then we'll put out our schedule for 2019 to let you know what we're going to be doing.
Yes.
So 2019 is going to be fun because we're going to be getting geared up
Yes.
for the 2020 election. So we're just getting started.
You know, Wagner. You have anything on Wagner?
Scott Wagner in Pennsylvania, you all.
Yes.
Scott Wagner. I think we're going to be there in Pennsylvania. I think they're holding a rally that we're going to be speaking at. Scott Wagner, he is running for governor.
Yes.
We need to make sure we vote him in. Here's why. We was able to flip Pennsylvania red. We want to keep it red.
That's
okay.
Right.
So make sure when you go to the polls, you want to make sure that you vote in Pennsylvania for Scott Wagner.
That's right.
We'll be,
we'll be in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania on October the 26th.
October the 26th.
Yes, we will be there. So we'll get some information
and put it out there for you all. Okay.
Yes.
So I'm just so happy
but
about that.
Anybody else? Marsha Blackburn.
In Tennessee. Well, you saw what old girl did. What's that singer? Oh Lord.
Yeah.
Taylor Swift.
Taylor.
But see, she was praised when she said derogatory things about Marsha Blackburn.
Oh.
Okay. But Kanye West go up there and meet the president. Oh, that's a problem.
No, that's just wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all got to be out your mind.
Listen to me, you all. Every day at 11:21 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we pray. We pray for our country, our president. We pray for y'all. We hope y'all pray for us. We know that prayer changes things.
Yes.
And you know what? Things may not look the way we want them to look, but there is a yoke being broken.
That's right.
In this country.
There's a ram in the bush.
There is something that is happening that we know people don't understand. They can't grasp. And that's why they are desperate. Because when you get desperate, and here's the deal, and I could just throw this out here. When you get desperate or when you are desperate, things never work out from a space of desperation.
Never.
It just don't.
It
just don't.
No.
Because the energy that you're conjuring up is, I want this, but I feel like I'm not going to get this.
I'm not worthy to have it.
And if you feel in your spirit that you're not worthy of having it, if you think that it's not going to happen to you, it's not. Anytime you are desperate for something, about something, that means you already feel and think that it's not going to go your way.
It's going to run from you.
That's just how it is, y'all. That's how it is.
Yeah.
Silk, I should have been a preacher, girl.
Oh, you should have been.
I should have been a preacher.
Well,
but I know
that.
I know that. So that's why I don't get desperate. I stay calm, cool. Now I get hype and go off about stuff. But I try to be calm, cool, and collected.
When it don't look the way you think it should look, you got to stay calm and cool because there's a reason for it.
It surely is.
That's right.
It surely is.
That's
so
right.
that's why I believe in prayer. I want all of you all to make sure you pray. And listen, make sure you pray and make sure. I'm going to keep pushing people to the polls.
You got to go
vote
to the
right,
polls.
vote red, and vote Republican.
So vote right so you won't get left.
I love it.
All right.
All right. So listen, we was just coming to give y'all the 211. We call it the 211 because it's two of us.
And we're the ones giving it to you.
So in the meantime and in between time, we will see y'all next time right here on Diamond and Silk Chit Chat Live. Good day, everybody. Go back to work for y'all get in trouble. I love y'all.